Welcome to the Church of Heavenology. I'm Reverend M.L. Siirila. Today we're going to discuss the well that never runs dry, finding your strength when you need it most. Beloved family, we gather today in a world that often demands we be strong, but rarely tells us what that actually means. We are taught that strength is a muscle we flex, a shield we carry, or a wall we build to keep the pain out. We are told that to be strong is never to fail, never falter, and never admit that we tried. Here in the Church of Heavenology, we know a different truth. We know that the greatest illusion is the belief that you are ever truly weak. If you are here today feeling exhausted, feeling like your battery is at zero, or feeling like the demands of your life are outweighing your ability to meet them, I want you to hear this. Your strength is not something you have to manufacture. It is something you have to remember. The source of the stream in our philosophy, we believe that every person is a localized expression of the infinite. You are not a separate island trying to survive a vast ocean. You are a wave that is the ocean. When we say, I don't have the strength for this, we are usually looking at our ego strength, our physical energy, our mental willpower, our limited human patience. And yes, that version of strength runs out. It is meant to. But there is another source. Think of a well in the middle of a desert. The surface of the well might look dry and dusty, but deep beneath the earth, there is an aquifer, a massive ancient body of water that is unaffected by the heat on the surface. Surface strength is what you use to get through your emails and chores. Divine strength is what the divine breathes into you when you have nothing left. Transformation begins when we stop trying to dig our own shallow holes and instead learn to drop our buckets into the infinite well. There is a specific kind of power that only comes when we are at our limit. We often think that being broken is the opposite of being strong, but in the architecture of the soul, the break is often breakthrough. When a seed is planted in the dark earth, it has to break for the life inside to come out. If the shell stayed hard and strong, the flower would never bloom. Strength is the courage to stay open when every instinct tells you to close. Strength is the vulnerability to ask for help, acknowledging that we are an all-inclusive body that needs one another. Strength is a still, small voice that says, try again tomorrow when the world says, give up today. In Heavenology, we don't worship the hero who never falls. We honor the traveler who falls, sits in the dust for a while, feels the earth beneath them, and eventually stands back up. Not because they are tough, but because they are connected to a life force that cannot be extinguished. So how do we tap into this when the bills are due, when the grief is heavy, or when the body is failing? Stop the leak. We often lose our strength by worrying about tomorrow's troubles. You have the grace for this moment. You do not have the grace for next Tuesday yet. Stop leaking your energy into a future that hasn't happened. The power of pause. In the silence between breaths, the divine is present. When you feel overwhelmed, stop. Take 3 conscious breaths. In Heavenology, breath is the spirit wind. With every inhale, you are literally pulling the strength of the universe into your lungs. The inclusive lift. Look to your left and your right. You are part of a collective. Sometimes your strength is found in the hand of a neighbor. We are a tissued reality woven together. When you can't carry your own weight, lean on the we. As you leave this space today, do not look for strength in the mirror. Look for it in spirit that moves the mirror. You are stronger than your circumstances. You are deeper than your fears. You are more resilient than your history. You are a child of the infinite, and the infinite does not run out of resources. When you need it, it will be there, not a moment before and not a moment too late. Walk out of here today knowing that you are fueled by a light that the darkness cannot comprehend and a peace that the world cannot take away. Go in power, go in peace, go in love. Amen.